Guys, this is like the 5th time I'm trying to record this. Okay, honestly it's probably the 6th or 7th time I'm trying to record this, but last time I didn't realize that I just literally went through a whole like 25-minute video and just realized in the background there was something gross. Hey guys, it's Christina and I am back with another video. Even though the last time I posted a video was like 3 weeks ago, I'm back with a new one. And now this is a little different, it's not really a vlog, this is more of a sit-down video where I'm just kind of talking and I'm just gonna explain some stuff. I will go back to vlogs if you guys like, just let me know. But I decided to do a sit-down video to talk about my most asked video. Oh my god, there's B. I decided to do a sit-down video to talk about my most requested video, my most asked question, my most commented comment, my most DM'd DM, and was how I lost so much weight. And just a little background, I did lose about 40 pounds in about a year. And I am 5'1", 5'2", give or take. Like I'm gonna watch this and probably cringe. I might delete the video again. I might film again. Anyway, before I get into it, I'm not a nutritionalist, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not claiming that this is gonna work for everyone, and I guess, like, just literally I'm just saying what works for me, what worked for me, what I did, and you know, it's not gonna be the same for everyone, it's not gonna work the same for everyone. Everyone's body's different, so I just wanna put that out there before I get into it. So just some background about me personally is I ran track in high school. I ran winter, spring, I also figure skated, and before that I danced. You know, I was always doing something. I was always really, really active, and so weight was never really a problem for me. So senior year of high school, I stopped running track. I still played golf, but I did stop running track. You know, I hurt my knee, basically, so I couldn't really ice skate, I couldn't really run track a whole lot. So I did start to gain a little bit of weight senior year of high school, and you know, I was going to college the next year, saying like I really need to lose some weight. But then college came along, you know, freshman year of college, and they say freshman 15. Yeah, I gained the freshman 15. I definitely started to get like noticeably overweight. And I didn't really know how to work out or anything, so even like freshman year of college, I just kind of like would go to the gym once or twice a week and do what I thought was good, and I had no idea. I would just like run on the treadmill or like walk on the treadmill. You know, I didn't really know like that much about working out. I just knew like probably like an average amount, like what everyone kind of knows. And I really did gain a lot of weight. I don't really know like the exact numbers of how much I gained like that first year of college, but it became noticeable in pictures and in videos, and I didn't really like when people would take pictures of my body and stuff because I did not really like the way I looked, and that was new for me because I was always like pretty skinny. So then sophomore year of college comes along, and like that summer from transitioning from freshman to sophomore, I went on vacations a lot, and the weight that I gained turned into the freshman 15 to like the sophomore 30, and it just like kept kind of like building up, like not really quickly, like it wasn't like all of a sudden, but it was definitely like a gradual increase in my weight. So then sophomore year comes along, which was last year, because I'm a junior now, I'm 21 and I'm a junior. So last year came along and there's like no pictures of me. I hated pictures. I literally like, I don't even know how to explain it to you, like, but I definitely was overweight and it became noticeable. And so after sophomore year was over, I really thought like I need to do something going into my junior year. I need to do something. This is awful. So last January 2020, you know, the whole COVID year, before any of that happened, I decided to get a gym membership so that I could start losing some weight. And a lot of my friends went to the gym, and you know, my boyfriend Justin went to the gym. He's like a bodybuilder. Maybe I'll put a picture. And I started feeling really insecure. And like this was the first time in a really, really long time that I actually looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, wow, I don't really feel like me and I don't really feel comfortable. And it was kind of like I wasn't really breathing as well, and I definitely didn't feel as happy. You know, I had acne, and decided that I needed to change, which is perfectly fine. I decided not just like for my weight, but I definitely didn't feel healthy, and I did want to be healthier, and I did want to lead a healthier lifestyle. So I went to a gym close to me, and I signed up for a membership, and with that membership came a like a personal like fitness like little like sheet where it kind of said like where most of your fat is, you know, like where most of your muscle is, like if you're taking in enough protein, like if your bones are dense enough, basically like all that kind of stuff. So I just was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And after, you know, like they did the full physical assessment on me, I was borderline obese. And I'm not just saying that like, oh my god, I was obese. Like medically, like he did let me know that the amount of fat that I had was well beyond what I should have for being 5'1", and I was very overweight. I was very overweight. And of course I didn't look at, you know, fat looks different to everybody, but I was. You know, the numbers said I was. And hearing somebody tell me that I was significantly overweight really made me think like, wow, I am? Like, and he did let me know, you know, being overweight can bring some health problems, and that I was already kind of like not feeling as good. So I took what he said, and I like, that was kind of like my moment where I'm like, oh no, I need to take this seriously. All my like times where I would go to the gym before that would basically be me, you know, Googling something online and doing it for that day, and then not going to the gym for 3 days later, or till 3 days later, stuff like that. And I knew that that really wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. Like I would see people on social media doing way more than that, but I didn't know how. Like I never went to the gym before. So there's 3 main things that I think contributed most to my weight loss. And number 1, I'm gonna say, is diet. That personal trainer is a dietitian. He is a nutritionalist. He's also a personal trainer, certified. And so he worked with me to create a meal plan after that date. And that meal plan basically consisted of a calorie deficit, you know, for me was high in protein, a little bit lower in carbs, and incorporated a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. But I was not really used to eating high protein. But I was a calorie deficit, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was a calorie deficit. So that was kind of like the main thing, and I didn't really eat out as much after that. I started cooking all my own meals because, you know, when you go out, they just care that the food tastes good. They don't really care about how many calories are in it. So like a meal that you would cook at home could be like double, even triple the calories if you go out to eat it. And the second thing I would say was weightlifting. I kind of thought like cardio was going to be good, but I honestly feel like weightlifting played a huge part in my like transformation, because not only did I lose a lot of fat, I also gained a lot of muscle. Just kidding. But I did gain a lot of muscle. Even in the past 6 or 7 months, I do, you know, regularly check, you know, my body fat percentage and stuff like that. The past 6 months, I've actually gained 1.5 pounds of muscle, which is great. Because I'm not really concerned about, like, you know, just like the number on the scale much anymore. I'm really concerned with the way I look, the way I feel, and how healthy I am. So calorie deficit, you know, changed the way I was eating. I started weightlifting because that actually gets you active and it gets you stronger, and, you know, it tones your body. That's like the main thing. And a lot of people were like, I know a lot of girls at least, they always think like, oh, I don't want to get big, like I don't want to get bulky, like I don't want to weightlift. But you don't need to be scared of weightlifting, because these guys that you see that are big and bulky work out for years. And they also, you know, guys have different hormones than girls. They work out for years and they still look like that. Like, you're not gonna look like that. And, you know, as like women, we're like mostly built different. It's just not gonna happen like that. And, you know, I'm proof. There's tons of proof. And, you know, if you do feel like you are getting too bulky, lower the weight.
I meant to say lower the volume, not lower the weight.
And then the third thing is cardio. I feel like one of the main reasons in high school that I actually was not super overweight, because, you know, I still didn't really eat that well, was because I ran track a lot. And cardio is not just a way to help you like burn calories, to put yourself in a calorie deficit, which I can totally explain all that kind of stuff in another video if you guys want. But cardio is good for not just like your body, but in your bones and stuff. It's really good for your heart and your lungs, and, you know, a combination of running every single day. I actually really like the Stairmaster. I really am a huge fan of that. It's a really quick way to burn calories and a really easy way to break a sweat. So between eating better, lifting weights, and doing cardio every day, those are the 3 main things that help me. So after this trainer at the gym gave me this meal plan, I started following it pretty strict. And again, I could talk about that in another video if you guys want. I could really go into what I eat every single day. But I can't make this video like hours long, or I would. My camera's literally about to die. Sorry. But after he gave me that meal plan, I started talking to him a lot, and I was like, I need to think of what I can do to achieve these 3 things to help me feel better and look better and be more confident. And so what he did was he actually took me a day through like one of his workouts, and he's an ex-bodybuilder, so he took me kind of through one of his workouts and showed me like, you know, you can do this and you can do this, whatever, and basically told me you should start looking up online how to get into weightlifting and stuff like that. So I did. You know, I went home, I looked up like what are good workout splits, and my current split is push, pull, legs. So, you know, the let's say Monday I would do pushing movements, Tuesday I'll do like pulling movements, and Wednesday I would do legs. That's just what it is right now. You know, it's changing a lot. So I kind of developed, you know, a schedule that I like to do. My split is like my schedule. I started making a schedule that I liked. You know, I would do push, pull, legs. So my camera did die. Of course, in the middle of my sentence, my camera died. And it was like 3 days before I could come back and get my charger. So I'll just finish it really quickly. So basically, like, those 3 things are what really like changed my life. You know, a lot of people say like, oh, abs are made in the kitchen and stuff like that, and all those like cliche things, like a lot of them are true. And like I learned that that consistency was like the main thing that helped me, as well as changing my diet. That was probably one of the like more major things that I noticed. And I mean, of course, I can go into like a full day of my eating and stuff like that, and I'll totally do any of that if you guys want me to. And definitely cardio. Like, even if you don't want to get really into weightlifting, but you do want to lose some weight, cardio is a really, really good way to burn your fat. And so those are basically like the 3 things that I tell everyone, the things I suggest to everyone, and getting a good workout program, like a good workout split, stuff like that. And I do make programs, so I try to help as many people as I can. So you could totally DM me on Instagram if you have any more questions, and comment if you want me to go more in depth into something. And I'll just show actually some more before and afters right now. So as you can see in these pictures, that I don't know how I'm gonna put these in, but in these pictures that I'm gonna put here, even in the before pictures, you can kind of see where I held a lot of my fat. It was more in my legs and my lower body, and I do a lot of lower body workouts and stuff like that. So yeah, ignore this, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see me answer some more questions, if you want me to go more in depth. I want to be that person that you guys can ask questions to. I want to be that, that like older sister to you guys. I do have a younger sister, so it's just in my blood, you know. So make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, follow my Instagram.